Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to show you how I got these beautiful chunky butterfly locks. So I went ahead and did the back off camera just because it would have been hard for you all to see, and this also gives me some time to practice and get the right length and fullness that I want for the style. So to get started, you're going to need 1.5 pieces of spring twist hair, and you're going to start by separating that and just kind of fluffing it out. Next, you're going to need a crochet hook, but you're going to insert the crochet hook into the base of the braid you created. Attach the spring twist hair, close the latch, and pull it through. Once you've pulled the hair through, you're going to then pull one side of the hair completely through the base. And the hair should have full range of motion and should slide through easily. We won't be creating a knot for this style. Next, you're going to take 2 strands of passion twist hair, and you're going to start separating and fluffing that hair as well. And now that it's nice and fluffy, you're going to take the short end and you're going to put it on the base of the braid at whatever length is going to allow you to get the best grip of the hair. After you've grouped it with the spring twist hair, you're going to take the long side of the passion twist hair and begin wrapping around the base of your braid. I recommend wrapping 3 to 4 times just to make sure it's nice and secure. Then you're going to start seeing me do the initial thumb technique. I did 2 different techniques with this style, and this is the first one to get the base of the butterfly lock. And all I'm doing is putting my thumb on the braid and then wrapping the passion twist hair over my thumb and kind of just creating some texture along the lock as I'm going down. For this initial wrapping, I'm not focusing too much on the loops I'm creating. I just want to create a nice textured base for the lock, and I'll explain why in just a second. So once you get close to the end of your lock, you're going to want to use the other locks you've created to kind of set a guideline for the length of hair that you want. And compare the two to make sure that they meet the same length. Once you've done that, you're going to take a pair of scissors and you're going to cut off the excess hair. Now, I recommend you do it how I'm doing here, where I'm kind of snipping in random intervals instead of creating a blunt end, because it's actually going to be easier to twist the hair away and hide it within the lock, and you won't have blunt, hard bottoms on the end of your butterfly lock. So now that I've cut that hair away, I'm just going to twist the passion twist hair around that base before taking my index finger and middle finger, locking the bottom of the butterfly lock, and then turning the hair the other direction and begin wrapping up the butterfly lock. This is going to create a loop at the bottom of your lock, and in a way, it's going to keep it locked in place. I'm sorry for the dad jokes, I apologize. After you've twisted up a little bit, you want to twist back down and kind of use the straggly ends of the hair to add some extra security to the lock. And then you're going to twist it in the palm of your hands, just adding that extra security to make sure all the hair is blended together. So as you can see here, we have a good base for the lock, but you can definitely see we have some big spots where you can see the spring twist hair. And I'm going to show you how we cover that right now. We're going to take a single piece of passion twist hair and we're going to separate it and fluff it as we did before. And again, we're going to take a small end of the hair and attach it to the lock that we've already started. And then we're going to wrap it around the base 2 or 3 times this time, depending on how secure you want your hair. And I'm going to show you the second method I did for actually creating nice defined loops for this lock, which is you're going to put your thumb on the braid, Wrap the passion twist hair around your thumb one time, and then the second time, you're going to take that passion twist hair and you're going to put it above your thumb and then wrap it around one more time. So instead of just creating the loop and continue to wrap down, you're going to create the loop, wrap up one time, and then release the loop to wrap down. And that's going to create these really nice defined loops in your hair. And I'm going to keep doing that all the way down the length of my hair. And I'm just going to look at my lock and try to cover any potential places where the spring twist hair is still showing. And then I'm going to take the ends and just wrap them all the way down the end of the hair. And then again, twist them between my palms just to lock it in place. And as you can see here, we have a beautiful, textured, chunky butterfly lock. I'm going to show you this process one more time. We're going to add a little bit of shine and jam to the base of the hair just for sleekness and neatness. Next, we're going to separate and fluff our 1.5 pieces of spring twist hair. We're going to take our crochet hook, insert it into the base of the hair, grab the spring twist hair, close the latch, and pull it through. And then we're going to pull the hair completely through, making sure not to knot the hair. Next, we're going to take 2 pieces of passion twist hair and we're going to separate and fluff it. And once again, we're going to take a short side of this hair, attach it to the base of our braid, and then begin wrapping the hair around the base 3 to 4 times, depending on how much security you like. From there, we're going to begin wrapping down the braid, and we're going to be using the first method of creating texture, meaning we're just going to put our thumb under the hair and wrap it, but we're not going to lock all the loops in place going down the braid. And again, this is just going to help give our locks some texture, but it's not going to actually create any defined loops for us just yet. And you can really see the texture of the lock here that I'm trying to go for. Really fluffy and really carefree. So now that we're at the end of the lock, we're going to compare it to the length of an adjacent lock. Since this one is the one that's kind of off-centered with the middle, I wanted to make sure the 2 middle locks were the same length. We're going to snip off the excess spring twist hair, making sure to not create a blunt end, before using our index and middle finger to secure the lock, and then wrapping upwards and begin wrapping up the lock again. I know that's really weird to explain verbally, but if you're a visual learner like me, you can clearly see what I'm doing here. And then finally, we're going to take our hands and rub the lock between our palms. Next, to give ourselves some really pretty defined loops, we're going to take a single piece of passion twist hair, attach it to the base of our lock once again, and begin wrapping 2 to 3 times. From here, we're going to use the second method for butterfly locks that will create us a nice defined loop, which is you're going to put your thumb on the base of the hair, wrap the passion twist hair over your thumb, go around the lock again, and this time bring the passion twist hair over the top of your thumb, securing the loop in place. You're going to continue doing that all the way down the base of your hair, and this is going to give us those exact loops that we're looking for. And once you get to the end of the hair, just wrap the additional hair all the way down to the end before rubbing it between your palms and securing the lock. And we're done with the locks, and they came out so fluffy, so big. I kind of wanted to go with something a little bit longer, a little bit fuller than other butterfly lock tutorials I had seen, and this is exactly what I wanted. I'm also going to quickly show you a few styles I wore with these locks while I had them. I'm not really much of a middle part girl. I have a very round face. I don't feel like it entirely flatters me, but that is an option. I also wore it with the side part, and that's definitely more my vibe. It also created this really fun layered effect on the side of my hair, which you can see right here. I thought this was really cute. And lastly, I'm showing you guys a half up, half down that I ended up wearing quite a bit. It was kind of my favorite way to rock the locks. And I feel like it definitely looks super cute and carefree. So I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. It's 3 a.m. I'm tired. And I have no effort to look cute at this moment of the video. So this will reconvene whenever I find the wherewithal to look like an adorable human being again. So here's the next day where I added some jewelry, and these are the final results of my locks. My audio actually got corrupted here, so you can't hear me talk about it, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. I hope you're going to try these locks yourself, and please be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it. Be sure to comment down below anything you would like to comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel on your way out. It would really mean a lot to me. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.